Hey guys, bringing you more Level BF 32 vs 32 action on PlayStation 4. This is Sunken Dragon as part of Level BS Trifecta event on all three platforms. Pretty cool stuff. This event was made possible by EA's Origin service, by Elgato, by Jerky XP, by Hubtag, and Astro and Trinity Games as well. Be sure to support those guys. They're supporting competitive Battlefield. See you guys later.
Everything in between.
Yes.
So yeah.
And we are live, by the way, right now.
We got a lot of stuff going on. At the moment, we have got Twerkmaster Sunny. So it looks like Team Raw is indeed on the Chinese end, and Team Invisible is on the US end. And I'm going to go into a quick free cam aerial view. So as you guys can see how this map does flow and how it plays out. And Charlie and Echo are placed well with China, and Alpha and Bravo placed well here, and Delta as well inside the parking lot. So China definitely has the advantage here. So Team Raw should have an advantage in this situation. But it looks like Team Invisible, they know this map. They're wasting no time in capturing Charlie and trying to hold it down because they know balancing is going to be a big part of this map to play. And of course, if I were Team Invisible, what I would do is just lock it down and just say, bang, you know, let's lower the water levels, let's cross on over into Delta and take that by storm. And shout out to Celesco, the first winner of Jerky XP today. So that makes him the third winner in total for Jerky XP. And out in force, well done, Celesco.
Yes, I'm watching Shadow K S954. In fact, not anymore because he just died. I was watching the helicopter action, but he just crashed. So a bit of. But hey, is there a swim meet going on? No, there's not, because
no swimming.
Not yet, because the
water level's been lowered.
The water's been lowered. So we do see a Team Invisible pushing up.
I think.
Where are they pushing?
Actually, yeah. It looks like Team Invisible has taken the advice from the stream, and they are lowering the water level, crossing the bridge, and they're making a strong push spread for both Echo Delta.
Did that just happen, or does that, no? That's how it starts, right? Doesn't it start?
It starts raised. So
it does. Okay. They raised it really quickly. Wow.
Yeah, they did really well here. And
Women of Asia is their other winner for Jerky.
Interesting username, my friend. But
it's actually women of
Asia. Women of Asia.
Yeah.
Fight the power.
Representative of all Asians, all Asian women. That's right.
He's won Jerky XP. And,
or she, or they, if it's a collective.
Collective, exactly.
All right.
Watching on over here with Guns N' Roses 61. He's reviving a couple of teammates. I'm going to head on over to, believe we have in Team Raw.
Hey, we got some Little Bird action. We got Ill-Advised Addict. A little low, but nope, he's dead.
Watching Billy Eatwald, and he is using P226, which is one of his favorite weapons. And a little interesting fact about Billy Eatwald, he likes DMRs.
What team is he on? What team is he on?
He just got eliminated. He's on Team Raw Echo Squad, right side.
Okay.
Repping from the CFT.
I like how you pronounce that. That's funny.
He uses these DMRs like they're good. Just saying.
Yeah,
no shots fired or anything.
No.
But I gotta admit, I've seen him go MVP with DMRs before, so, you know, shout out to him. And in our next game, so as this match finishes, make sure you're ready, because you can win an Elgato game cap.
Oh yeah, that's
the first of 3 to go out today. So, you know, if you've ever think about streaming, ever thought about YouTube, make sure you make yourselves eligible at the end of this game, because, you know, who doesn't want an Elgato? Who doesn't want a beastly piece of equipment? I do.
I'm watching Faded Justicar, and he is in the recon or scout helicopter. I love seeing the scout helicopter action. He's just
interesting fact, actually. This actual restaurant does exist in China.
In real life.
It does exist. It's a real restaurant. It's not called the Sea Dragon specifically, as you can imagine, for, you know, copyright reasons, etc., etc. Right. But the general design of it is literally very similar. And I'm watching Potter Porker here, who is using the Ace 23 setup with the muzzle brake, and it looks like that Team Raw is making a strong push on for Bravo here. As I go into this little view here, they're using the fact that the water is down low.
Oh yeah,
got
one. I just realized that you pronounce that in a very different way, and so I understand the context now of why he's named himself. I thought I thought you were using poker as a verb. I thought it was a noun.
Better.
Like
Better.
I'm playing poker.
We're on different planets, my friend.
Yeah, we are. I guess we are.
You might be.
I get it. Now this is more of a jab at Harry Potter. I get it. Okay, that makes more
Here's
sense.
an interesting one.
Yeah, I get it.
Australians and many other people as well. They pronounce carbine.
Yeah, that's right. Oh man, Darkness429, low BS streamer and shoutcaster in the chat. Hello, Darkness.
Hello, Darkness.
Hello, Darkness.
Potter is currently going 8-1. Dude, I'm not changing my pronunciation. I'm changing that. I ain't about that life. I'm from London. We invented English. You know?
Yeah, we get to choose.
We get to choose how things are said.
Oh, that's good. Guys, it is, Team RAR is up slightly by 40 tickets. I'm actually surprised this is actually as even as I thought it would be.
Yeah, considering the map design, you know, can't always be 100% perfect with every map that you release, and, you know, it's a bit one-sided towards Team Raw here, but they're putting up a great fight here, so props to Team Invisible.
Hey, I see a C4
really
Jeep.
Well
C4 Jeep. Oh, the C4 just gonna hit the APC. He does. Wow. Who was that? That was Star. That was Star Killer 87X with the slam. It's all good though.
I'll tell you, he likes his slams, that guy.
Oh yeah,
he likes his explosives.
Yeah.
And well done here to Team Invisible. They're prepping themselves. They're preparing for the defensive. They have actually placed some slams and C4 on the bridge in order to make sure that LAV, which has a clear crossing from it, does not make pass, and they can actually push fairly well. I'm watching here, Delta and Echo. Stuff is unfolding down here, man. I mean, I'm seeing Echo and Delta just real collision going on here. It looks like Team Raw could potentially take Delta here, possibly for a temporary amount of time. And General Taz gets taken down. I'm going to head on over to Levi Viper, gets taken down. It's the curse of the commentator. Every dude I'm on to gets taken down, except for iConspiracy, repping the Q Twitch team. Make sure you go check these guys out. If you're on PlayStation 4, these guys are building a PS4 community, as are we. We're going to be working in constituency with them on the PlayStation 4 for future events and stuff, you know. Good guys to have. Well acquainted with them. You got quite a few of their viewers in chat today as well, Salty especially. He was streaming just before the event, and he is intending to show his viewers just how good he is, but not a 7-5.
Hey.
So I think he's going to up his game.
Yeah, it's important to mention Team RAR has the 4 cap right now. Now, take in mind, Team RAR is on debatably the easier side of the two.
Easier side, debatably. But it looks like Invisible is going for a cap at C, an undefended C. And we got LAV shooting cross range to help them out here. And the LAV is going to head on over them to the side of the bridge. And it looks like that Team Invisible could take... Oh, no. I was going to say they can take Delta here, but although they're conflicting it looks like another LAV is going to come and contend with the LAV of Team Invisible. So this could unfold quite nastily in the next couple of minutes.
This is going to be tough to get Delta. It's a lot of... It's excuse me. Parking lots are very hard to be able to take because there's a lot of nooks and crannies that you can hide in to capture that flag. And if you're the squad leader, you can hide just for long enough to get.
Yeah, I mean, I'm watching on board right now with the Invisible team, and you know, considering the debatable balancing of this map. They've got Delta being contended with, Bravo on lockdown, Alpha on lockdown.
You may want to check out Delta. Like there may be a Little Bird versus Little Bird fight going on with Ill-Advised Addict versus... oh, here it comes.
Faded Gesticular.
Oh, he's down.
Clean wipe. He didn't notice him at all. And Faded Gesticular has real... And he's whipped out the laser-guided missiles. Well defended. Active protection. It appears on the LAV. We don't allow active protection here on MAAs, but the LAV has just done his duty there. And, you know, these little birds, they're small but powerful. You know, they're not exactly the largest machines out there. You can actually, in real life, push a little bird with your own 2 hands.
Yeah.
But they can push down some real damage. He's opted to use miniguns. He's well aware of the infantry-centric combat that goes down here. Miniguns definitely better for infantry taking out, and he's just gone and wiped one straight there.
Yes.
And, I'm going to head on over to Alpha here and have a look at
Mr.
Levi Viper. And I'm going to head out Alpha and just see what the story is here. Because if we look at Alpha here, we have Team Invisible. They've held down Alpha. They're gone for Bravo. They're holding down Delta with force here. But I reckon if they're not careful, the guys down at Charlie can leave them a lot to be desired.
Yes.
If they work out the situation here, especially as we're seeing on board with Faded Gesticular, he can just head on over right now if he wanted to and go pick up Alpha.
I'm watching Silesco right now, winner of our Jerky XP, but also using the RAR on Team RAR, defending Charlie. Yeah. I really like how he's just pushing up with the rest of his infantry because he knows that if he sees a lot of dudes, he can just unload.
We've got another helicopter battle. Gesticular goes down.
Oh. Ooh.
Gesticular. Winning the first round, he was actually using an ECM initially due to some previous damage that he had taken. But it looks like, as I mentioned, it's like I'm some kind of predictive genius here.
Are you?
Team Raw has gone ahead and gone for Alpha. They're contending Alpha right now with Team Invisible.
Yes,
and there's squad leaders on the place.
And on Team Alpha, I gotta give props to Danny. Danny actually shot down the helicopter with his SMA. So I gotta give him props for that. That's always hard to do.
It's always tough to. I mean, there are guys out there who are well skilled. I've seen people on Goldman Railway actually, a tank division, I believe, featuring some of our very own level members who work to take down helicopters with tanks. They don't give a damn, you know. They don't care about the system. They get their tanks out and take down these players. And I'm watching a specific kind of tank, an LAV at the moment, with Levi Viper contending with another LAV. He's using Zuni rockets and a 25mm cannon, reactive armor, active protection, zoom optics, all very well equipped for a battle here.
Yeah.
And it looks like it's a cross-range push between C and D, and it looks like Raw are going to take some damage here. They're going to be obliterated down at Alpha, and the push from Alpha to Charlie could be very much real if they're not careful. And well done, I gotta say, shout out to Team Invisible for a debatably unbalanced map. The tickets are close here. It can be, I mean, especially with Delta. Admittedly, it has just been locked down. But if Invisible can go ahead and take C, or possibly Delta again, even Echo, hold that down for a little while longer, they can even up the score here very well.
I'm actually surprised that Team RAR isn't raising the flood levels. Well, I think they're trying. Actually, they're trying right now. Actually, it looks like.
If I were Team RAW, I would raise that flood level. I would do my best to make sure that Team Invisible doesn't get an easy passage across the water. And it looks like they've actually just done that right now. The water level is steadily increasing.
Is it increasing? I can't tell.
I believe it is. I think the floodgates have opened. Or are beginning to open.
Or do you have to open up at the other side of the floodgates? Aren't there two different floodgates that open up?
There's two different floodgates, but only one of them is accessible. And Team Invisible, I see. It looks like somebody did actually attempt to get in there and activate it, but he was killed.
Oh no.
And I don't know what's going on here. It looks like Invisible has actually just activated the floodgates. Somebody in Team Invisible...
Here they come.
Somebody in Team Invisible has activated the floodgates.
I don't know why they do that.
Surely that would make it harder for them.
Yeah,
surely that's going to make it more difficult.
Unless they can get a stronghold on Delta or Charlie previous to them doing that, I don't see the advantage.
Oh, there's got to be some kind of method to the madness here. Otherwise, that just doesn't make any sense. I would, if I were Invisible, I would immediately lower that water level, and I would give ourselves some safe passage. Unless they're thinking. Unless they're thinking they want to retain B.
Yeah.
And it looks like Team Raw has actually gotten into B. A couple of lone wolves, 4 players coming up against another 4 to 5 players of Team Invisible. And I reckon these guys are going to get a bit taken down here, probably executed on sight. Headed on board with Levi Viper, still in the LAV. He is just patrolling his back area here, going back to Elf, to Echo to regain some health. But he's also doing some lockdown defense. And he is generally, at the moment, doing pretty well. He's being repped by, I believe, a Mr. General Taz. And he's going to hop on into the vehicle with him. We've got a gunner as well now. And this could go down quite well for him. I mean, with the water levels up, in theory, he can just cross the river now. He can just go through the river.
Faded Justisar is engaging all those guys who are in that little control room. Takes out one. Will he get a double? He does end up getting a double with taking out Star Kill at the same time.
I am currently watching...
Who are you watching?
I believe this is somebody called Sergeant Sin, who is attempting to snipe people cross-range from Bravo to Charlie. And he is using a JNG-90 sniper rifle. You know, I've been playing this game for a while when you don't even have to whip out the third-person camera to see the setup. But he is going for it with this sniper, and he gets taken out.
Oh, it's too bad. Is it Sergeant Sin or is it Sergeant's N?
Sergeant's N. Ooh.
Like the rank of sergeant is in, like it's trending. Maybe
Well, I gotta say, it looks like that Levi Viper is taking some damage from Echo. No one knows how here, but we have a lone wolf with a grenade. Actually, that's not a grenade launcher. That's a rocket launcher, RPG.
Just pestering him.
Oh no, he's getting it here. Okay, so we've got a whole squad here of the Blueberries of Team Invisible, and they are trying to take Echo from Team Raw. And it looks like Team Raw has been quick to adjust to this little modification here, but it looks like it means that Invisible has actually gone in and taken Delta as well, and they're going to go take Ears too. So they can actually, but if they hold these objectives for even a short while, big if, very big if.
Because Danny Zim and his crew pushing up onto Alpha as Team Raw. There's no defenders on Alpha. This is not looking good for Team Invisible.
But I tell you what, for a game that is a first-person shooter, it's a tactical game. You know, you'll see some real Command and Conquer-esque real-time strategy coming to this game, you know?
If Invisible can actually hold Alpha, they will have an all-cap. If they can hold it, they will have an all-cap, guys.
Then it looks like...
Whoa!
Because they've just obliterated the remaining...
Oh, they're going to take it!
LAV.
I gotta
get an all-cap.
Look at the big map. There's only Team Raw pushing from China to Echo, and as well as
well done to Team Raw, because they have just gotten a spawn group together. It looks like
that's
the squad
huge.
Leaders bunched together. The squad leaders have bunched together here at Charlie. They're spawning on each other, and they're going to go take C now. They're going to go and try and decimate C. It's a huge battle going down. See two players trade General Tanks.
It's like throw bodies on. Oh, here comes the LAV on Charlie.
It looks like
there's a little bit of a congestion on the bridge, but
the Q team is definitely trying to go take Charlie here. It looks like they probably are going to get it.
Wow.
However, Invisible with their LAV is rolling back in. The all-cap could exist again.
There's an ATV on Charlie just trying to run people over. Oh, he missed.
And immediately, Team Invisible now raises the water levels, which is probably to their benefit, seeing as they have the objectives now. They want to keep B as sound as possible. LAV is retreating at the moment. I don't know who particularly this is. It's Digital Luke. I'm going to get on board with him and see what he is working with. And I think
he's going back to Alpha, because I think he sees Alpha is being contested. Now
is Alpha being contested?
Yeah, he's all alone, though. But
well played.
But he needs to get back there fast.
He needs to get out there. Specifically, we've got another TAC alley up there. We've got a phase effect 90 here.
Ooh!
He gets taken down.
He got Sprued. He got the Shroud by Sprued. That was awesome.
By Sprued.
That was awesome.
That was a great kill.
Yeah, that was highly needed.
Beyond anything.
Highly needed.
It looks like the US spawn is going to be utilized here to try and take back Alpha. Bravo under contention now. See if I can get on board one of the squad leaders inside Bravo. I believe we will see a good setup here at Bravo. We're seeing, I believe we're on board with HBK Goalkeeper here, who is inside the top level of Bravo on the 4th floor. And he's making a little bit of a defensive here. I believe he's using my baby, the AK-5C. And he's looking after it here. The AK-5C.
Guys, this is such a turnaround for
Invisible.
For Invisible. This is a huge turnaround. Huge.
Arguably unbalanced map has come out in force, and they're actually pushing. They have pushed Raw all the way back to Delta. Team Raw is trying to recuperate here at Delta.
Invisible is winning after being down by over 150 tickets at one point.
So, if Invisible wins this, that puts them to, I believe, 2-1.
It would be 2-1, or well, by tickets it may be about a little bit even, depending on the consoles.
We've still got we've still got Pearl Market to go. Pearl Market is going to be a tough game. That's easily going to be a tough game. Whoever's got the quickest reaction, the fastest quick draw, and utilize the best weapons, they're going to be the ones who win that game. I'm going to get on board with Tonka here, AK5 seeing at the top of Delta, and she is on Team Raw, who are currently down by over 40 tickets now.
Wow.
And it's a tough one. It's a real tough one.
It is, but Unvisible kind of did what
Unvisible did the deed.
Oh yeah, we thought it'd be a bit risky to close that or open that floodgates up to flood it up, but hey, they were able to get a stranglehold into Delta.
Well,
and then
what it appears that they did was
Yeah.
they just went for a clinch hold. They went for a true clinch hold. They took Delta and used Delta to just hold them into and cage them in at Echo. And we've got the LAVs now doing the same thing. You've got the LAVs and the infantry here at Charlie from Team Unvisible, who are making a bit of a spread here to try and just push infantry back. And we even got a few people penned up in Objective Bravo. And if they hold this down, if they can keep these into contention for at least next couple of seconds, mathematically speaking, they can burn these guys down to 0 tickets. So it's one of those ones where they can do incredibly well here if they just hold it all down. And checking onto social media, we've got lots of talk about Trifecta, actually, very positive to see.
Yeah.
And I got hashtag Team Raw here.
Team Raw.
Hashtag Team Unvisible. And people out in force to represent. Of course, you've got the Q team on Team Raw. Should we say PS4 fan favorites at the moment? So Levi Viper going 30-7. I'm going to stay on board with him. And he is currently trying to go into a Battlefield Friends-esque style of using a small to try and get his LAV unstuck.
Yeah. Team Raw's Billy Eat World has swam their way to the Bravo point and trying to take it back. I think may have some success here, but down by 100 tickets right now. They got to grab something quickly.
They got to grab it quickly. Billy Eatworld is indeed a level BF member. He streams and does podcasts with me, so I know what he's up to. He is the kind of guy who is tactically very much aware. But I think I've got to admit now, mathematically speaking, Unvisible. If they can contend, actually, hold up, it just got real. Alpha is being taken by Team Raw, one guy, and Bravo is also under contention, mathematically speaking. Team Raw slightly less better off, but they're going to take out people nice and quick here. If I head on to top-down view, we're going to see good contention here. And I still, unfortunate. Alpha gets picked back up. Charlie is, still there. Delta is being tamed by the fellow Unvisible forces. So I'd have to say, it looks like Unvisible has somehow, in an arguably unbalanced game, taken it. They have taken the objectives.
It's incredible. It's incredible this turnaround.
Great piece of play. So, quick shout out squad-wise, we've got the KU clan going 148-72 in total. To be honest with you, the KDs aren't exactly anything special on Team Unvisible, but they've used whatever they can to their advantage. And it looks like 17 tickets remain. They're going to get burned down to 0.
Guns and Roses.
So I suppose just keep that ticket count as high as you can and earn yourself some extra tickets.
Yes, it's burning down quick, guys. Now, I think we'll be giving it. What are we giving away next when this round
An
ends?
Elgato Game Capture HD.
That's a pretty big prize, guys.
That's a pretty damn big prize.
Gotta be active in chat. You gotta type in. You gotta type in something.
Elgato HD.
I think we gotta put in something.
HD.
Waiting for the moderators
Waiting for our back behind closed doors guys to give us the tech nod.
Yes.
And it looks like the Elgato giveaway is underway. So shout out to our sponsors, Elgato Game Capture, and you just have to type in Elgato into the chat, just Elgato, and you are eligible. Just Elgato, not HD, anything like that. One word Elgato, and you are eligible to win a Game Capture HD. So huge shout out to our sponsors, Elgato, providing us with 3 Game Capture HDs today.
Wow.
Which is, huge shout out to them. I'm using one right now to stream, and I can tell you, If you've ever looked into getting to streaming, ever even thought about YouTube, it's the way to go, guys. So well done to them.